Hey guys, so no normal intro today, or tonight rather, because I'm a little freaked out right now. And like, I have the chills. They're going up my spine. I'm like freaking out just talking about it. But as soon as I opened my door, I keep getting the chills. I heard a creaking sound, and it's my back door. Look at that. My back door, I can't point, is cracked open. I'm like, literally, my hair is sticking up on my arms and my legs, and like I have chill bumps all over me. This door was shut. And like, oh, I almost scared myself because there were people walking outside on the sidewalk. I was like, but that's seriously concerning. And like, I know I live on the second floor, so I'm not always so big on locking the door because I'm like, who's gonna come up my balcony? Like, how could they even get up there unless they brought their own ladder, which is possible. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna start locking that. I don't have anything missing. Like, I have my two computers right here, there and there. I can't get used to this pointing thing. There and there. I know you can see it. My kitchen is a big hot mess right now because it's finals time. And so like I've been working at my kitchen cabinet for the most part. But yeah, like I literally have chills. And I know for a fact it was shut because Mia has been sick all day today, and she had gotten sick out on the balcony earlier this morning. Like I have a turfed area for her to go use the restroom on when I don't walk her, because typically in the mornings whenever I'm just waking up I don't feel like getting a leash on her and going downstairs and going to a dog park or something to walk her. So I just let her out on the balcony. She does her business on this turf bed that I bought. And she got sick this morning, and whenever I got home this evening, I had left her out because I didn't want her to be locked up all day, and she had made a big mess all in the living room, literally covering so much of the area. Like, it was literally all of this area. It was covered. Use your imagination. It was not solid. And so I'm really getting concerned about her because a lot of it had blood in it, and it's kind of scary. She's up right now because I know she always feels safer in her crate. So I'm hoping that helps her some. Like, even so much that if I open the door, she would stay in it. Like, she does that all the time when she goes to my room. She'll just go in the crate, even though I'm not like trying to crate her. But yeah, my door, the reason why I told that whole story, elaborate story, was because I know that I had shut the door from this morning cleaning the balcony and everything, and I even pushed on it to make sure it was shut. I know for a fact that I shut the door all the way because I push on it. I push on it every time I do that because I'm so paranoid about stuff like that. I grew up in a house where the back door did not shut very well, and you actually had to like pull it really hard to shut. And so that's kind of been a habit of mine that I've always kept. And so I'm like spooked out right now, probably more so than I should be. But I literally went ahead and grabbed my phone and started videoing this for you guys right after I shut the front door. Like, I got my phone out and I just needed to talk to someone about it because that freaked me out, because I had all the lights off too. So I came in, the TV was on, which I had left on, but all the lights were off. And so when I opened the door and I hear this creaking sound to a door, I was like, what the heck is that? And sure enough, my back door was open. Like, what? So that's a little worrisome to me in a lot of ways. I know I didn't lock it, So there is the possibility I did leave it open, but I know I push on the door every time I shut it because I'm so paranoid about it being left open because of my AC being on and stuff, and I'm like trying to save energy, and so I only turn my AC on whenever I absolutely have to. And I did turn it on tonight because I needed some ventilation because the apartment smelled so bad, and so I needed some circulation of air in here and everything. But yeah, so I honestly don't know. I just wanted to talk to you about it. I had no intention for this video, but yeah, super weird. I'll have to keep you posted on if this happens again. Hopefully it wouldn't. I'm just kind of like freaking out on how it got open. I just find that to be so strange because I know it was shut all the way. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, did I leave the stove on? No, of course not. Like, this is different. Like, I know for a fact I checked that door. So now that I've rambled on about that for like 6 minutes, I'm terribly sorry. But I will have to keep you updated on that door in the back right there because that is a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little on the creepy side. Unless Mia was like throwing a party while I was gone and somehow got out of her crate and got back in and shut the door. But she's right here. Poor baby girl, she's just not feeling well. And this isn't the first time this has happened. And I'm not sure what's causing it. Actually, I think I have an idea of what it is. So I've always been super big. I know this video is like turning into a post about my dog being sick, but I never, ever, ever, ever let my dogs have human food, like people food. I never give them food. And that's just something, and it's worked really well because Mia never comes in the kitchen. She knows not to come into the kitchen. But I know that she's been acting kind of like weird lately because she's like, I don't know, just not acting herself. But it's not physically, like I can tell it's not physically because everything, you know, is normal that way. Like I've been keeping an eye on her. Nothing abnormal, but she's just kind of been like more lethargic lately and just kind of laying around more so, even though nothing physically has come up. So I think it's just because I've been out and away from home more often than I normally am. But I did have some rotisserie chicken because I was lazy later last week. And so I like had one of these whole chickens that I bought from the store, and like I get in a funk to where I buy that and I eat it like 1 or 2 times. I eat a couple of servings and then I'm over it because I like to cook my own food. So I was like, I'm not wanting it to go to waste. So I've been giving her a few pieces 2 days in a row. I did it yesterday and the day before yesterday. And so I'm thinking that's what it was. I'm pretty sure, but I feel like that wouldn't make her bleed. I don't know. I'm not a veterinarian or anything. I don't know these things, but I have a feeling that probably like really upset her stomach more so than maybe other dogs, just because she, again, never gets food like that. But anyways, have this little patch coming up. Look at that. Not good. This is just turning into an interesting video all around. One thing to another. So I know you've probably noticed in some of my recent videos, this little patch hole thing that I have going on right here. And that is because of stress. I probably need to just shave my face during this time of the year because with school and everything, I am so stressed out with tests and exams, which are the same thing, assignments and all sorts of things right now. Actually, I got so frustrated with my immunology take-home exam. First of all, if you're a student, you might be like, yay, take-home exam. No, especially as a grad student, no. And it wasn't even our choice. He had to cancel some classes due to some personal reasons with his family. but he took like an extra month after that to give us our midterm. So our midterm was given to us after our final project assignment was given to us. And so it's just kind of like we have our midterm and our final due all around the same time. So it's just been overwhelming because everything's piled up. And then on top of that, we do have other classes and things that we have to do. So it's just kind of like everything literally piled up onto the week of Thanksgiving, which is great for me. Not really, because I'm actually considering surprising my family for Thanksgiving, or I was. But now with my workload, I don't know if I will be or not. I have not been home for Thanksgiving for several years. I typically go for Christmas, and that's it as far as the holidays go. But anyways, I was gonna try to do that. But the whole point of why I brought all of this up was because when I get stressed out, I have that condition like trichotillomania or whatever it's called, where you pull out your hair. And I get that when I'm super stressed out. And I used to be worse than this. Like, it used to be super bad. Like, I used to do it to my eyebrows. That's where it started, actually. It started on my eyebrows. So, like, a long time ago in some pictures, and old pictures, like on Instagram even, if you go to my Instagram, and I'm not using this as a way to get followers, but seriously, if you go to my Instagram and just scroll down to older pictures, like from 2016, 2017-ish, even 2015 maybe, you'll see like I have a huge patch in the middle of my eyebrow up here gone. Thankfully, I've kind of gotten out of that, but sometimes I'll catch myself just rubbing my fingers through it and kind of pulling lightly to like groom them out, like get all the loose ones. But this is getting really bad. And like, I used to do it more on the bottom too, but I'm not as bad about that either anymore. So, but I have gotten to where I'm like pulling it out. I don't know. It's just something I do whenever I'm stressed. It's a habit that I developed way back when I was, I think it even started in high school whenever I was taking summer courses for dual enrollment in high school. That's when it really started to pick up. But yeah, I definitely have been doing that recently because like even on our exam yesterday, one of our questions was literally like, find the freaking cure for HIV. Not really. It was just like saying, if you could create the perfect vaccine for HIV, what antigen would you focus on and like why? And just like essentially that's what it seemed like, or what it felt like, because I've had like 8 lectures of immunology and this whole semester, and I'm like, I am nowhere near qualified to answer this question. But it's just questions like that had me kind of doubting myself. But enough school talk. If you watched this video to the end, congrats, you're probably one of the few. But thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I will keep you posted if any other stuff happens. I'll definitely make sure that thing's locked, which I do whenever I go out of town. But I will, I guess, talk to you later. See you later. I hope you all are having a great week and have a great weekend. If you're traveling this weekend, going home, visiting family, friends, or anything, be safe. Have a great time, but please be safe. Don't do anything stupid. So I can see you again next time. Okay, bye.